Hi, welcome back to my channel, Finish the Race VL, aka Victory Lap. My name is Liz and I am the host of this channel. And as you can tell by the title, I am going to share with you with some information about the extended processing time on the 2021 passport application process. Since the COVID-19 pandemic shutdown, it has created a domino effect on the economy. The shortage of employees and the slow delivery has produced a massive backlog on the passport applications. Historically, the passport application process have been processed in an average of 4 to 6 weeks. Because of the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, that 4 to 6 weeks processing time has been extended to 12 weeks to process, an additional 6 weeks to mail it back to you. And that is all due to, once again, the shortage of employees and the massive backlogs of applications. I just recently spoke with someone who stated that they had renewed their application in August of 2020 and they have yet to receive their passport back. Now, many of us may not have been affected by that because I also had applied for or renewed my passport also last year in August 2020, and I received it back in 2 months. So maybe I was one of the lucky ones, or maybe her application has got lost in the massive backlogs of applications. I want to bring awareness to those who may be planning to travel internationally, of course, because you're getting a passport, to plan your trip wisely. If you have not renewed your passport or even applied for a new passport, it's going to take you 12 weeks to process it, additional 6 weeks to mail it back to you. And then you also have to factor in getting your visa. Your visa application can also take up to 2 to 4 weeks. So if you do the calculations on that, that's up to like 24 weeks, I believe, give or take, which is about 6 months. So if you're planning to make a trip, you want to make sure that you're being safe on the time frame, and then don't purchase your ticket within 6 months. Safely within the next 6 months, you want to plan your trip. Anything less than that, you're kind of taking a risk on that. So I would advise that be careful with taking that risk, but it's a possibility that your application could be processed a little bit quicker than the 12 weeks that they advise on the check status tool. So just recently I renewed my passport application because I had a name change, and I just checked up on the status a couple of days ago, and they said that they received my application, which I sent off via mail, priority mail, which they should have received within the next day. But according to the math of when they said that they received it, it took about 2 weeks to start the process of my application. Keep in mind, they stated that they have a shortage of employees, and it has slowed down the production of them processing the applications. So I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to check the status on your passport application once you have already mailed it off to them, or maybe you went to the actual local office to complete the application. So let me take you through the steps now so that you can see how that works. Okay, in order to start your check your status on your passport, you want to do a Google search and type in pptform.state.gov. PP is passport, and then it's going to take you to the screen. You want to click on I have read the privacy and computer fraud and submit. And once you submit that, you want to click on the check status and submit. And then once the next screen come up, you're going to click on that little box, I have read the privacy, and submit. And then you would type in your last name, date of birth, social security number, and then underneath the social security number, you want to retype the bold black and white code letters so that they would know that you are not a robot. Once I think I had retyped or retyped the wrong code. So it's going to alert me that there is an error, and they're going to give me another code. So you want to make sure that it is case sensitive. Okay, you can see right there it said it's incorrect. I have to retype the new code, and I'm typing that in there and submit. You submit it, and then it gives you the application status, which lets you know that it is a processing within 12 weeks, and then also an additional 6 weeks for mailing. And then it also provides you with an your application located number, like a confirmation number, to give you updated status on the progress of your application status. And then right underneath that, subscribe to the emails update. That you'll see your email. You want to re-enter your email address in order to get email notification on the updated status of your passport application, because it may be completed before the 12-week process. So that's how you do it. Again, plan your international trip accordingly to the extended processing time frame, and then also add in those additional 2 to 4 weeks to process your visa application, because you can't start the visa application until you have received your passport. So I hope this information was helpful to you. Please share this with your friends or anyone that you may know that could be traveling internationally. And then also, if you have some additional questions that I may be able to answer for you, please comment down below and subscribe if you like the content that I brought to you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as I always state, it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish. I'll see you until next time. Bye.